Hello friends, I hope you are doing good. Today I will be talking about triple calendar trade which I exited last week. Those who are new to my channel, let me give you a little introduction. I trade triple calendar spread almost every week for consistent weekly income. My profit target remains 10%. As you guys can see my 2025 profit summary, every month I'm making some good returns. Also from each trade you can see I'm making some 10% plus profit, like 10%, 11%, 13%, like that. So if you are also interested to learn this strategy, I have made a playlist which has couple of videos. You can get the link to that playlist in the description below. Also you can see on top of your screen. So do check out all the videos in that playlist. It will cover all the details about this strategy, how you should enter, what are the different things you have to keep in mind, and everything will be there in the playlist. If you have any question after watching that playlist, do comment in the section, comment section below. I'll answer your questions there. Also you can reach out to me on Twitter or the Instagram. These are my handles. Also I post my real time trades on these Instagram and Twitter, so you can follow me there to get the real time trades as well. So now let's go to the video. Today I'll be talking about this trade, the last trade which I entered on 20th of June and exited on 1st of July. I made a profit of 10.25% from this trade. So now let's open QQQ chart. So here is the QQQ chart. So I entered this trade on 20th of June when QQQ was moving around 530. So now what expiries and strike prices did I choose? So let me open first calendar. So I entered this trade on 20th of June. So here is 20th of June. As you guys know, I'd go 3 weeks far calendar. So if I'm entering this trade anywhere in this week, I will go 3 weeks far. So this will be the first week, this will be the second week, and this will be the third week. Okay, so 11th of July, which is the third week, I'll be selling leg. My selling leg will be 11th of July, and my buying leg will be 1 week far from this 11th of July, basically 18th of July. So I will be selling 11th of July and I will be buying 18th of July options to create these calendars. So these were the expiries. Now let's talk about what will be my strike prices. So whichever is my selling leg, here it was 11th of July. So for that 11th of July, what is at the money straddle price on the day of entry? So on 20th of June, when I entered the trade, I'll check what is at the money straddle price for 11th of July expiry. This was coming around 17 points or somewhere. Okay, so I'll add extra margin, and to round it off I make it 20, and extra margin will be like 5 points. You guys know I always do that. So 25 will be my far calendar. So 525 was my middle calendar. So 25 plus will be 550, which will be my upper calendar, and 525 minus 25 will be 500. This will be my lower calendar. Why I chose lower with the middle calendar little below is like usually like I can even choose 530 or somewhere, but it was moving around here, and usually when we go far down we go very fast. So I prefer to keep the lower calendar little downside, not the upper side. So 525, and also the low put calendars are little weaker, so to enhance it I keep it downward side, not the upper side. So I could have picked the middle calendar as 530 or 535, but I prefer the lower side, little lower side. Okay, so 525 was my middle calendar, and 25 points far are 550 and 500. So these were my original entry. And as you guys can see, the next few days the QQQ kept on going up and up, and one day like on 30th of June it even overshooted my upper calendar, which was 550, and it went to nearly 552 or 551, and then next day it went down. Ideally I should have adjusted my trade on this day, because my rules are whenever it closes above your upper or low middle calendar you have to buy another trade. So ideally I should have bought one more calendar here on this day, so that if it kept on going up, this upper calendar will give me profit. But I was busy that day, I was not able to buy, and I was lucky next day it went down. But this is not a recommended way. Always whenever it is going to close above it, you should buy upper calendar here, somewhere here, based on the add the money. But for completeness, I will show you both the ways, like if I would have bought this upper calendar and without buying, how this strategy performed. But I was lucky, this next day it went down. If it would have further went up this day now, so then I would have definitely bought upper calendar, and then based on like it would have taken 2 3 more days to get reach my profit target. Or if it would not have reached, then as you guys know, 1 week before my selling leg, which is like in this case the 11th of July, so I would have exited the trade. So now let's go to the Excel sheet. Here I will show you on day to day how it performed. So my selling leg was 11th of July and buying is 18th of July. These are the three original calendars: 500, 525, and 550. 565 would have been the adjustment, but we will talk this about this in later part of the video. So let's first concentrate about these three calendar strike prices. On 20th of June, actually, I entered as a double calendar. So I just bought the upper and lower one. I didn't buy the middle one. Sometimes I buy the middle one. Sometimes after 2 days or one day I buy it. So it depends, but both ways are fine. On 23rd of June, okay, sorry, this I forgot. So the total price of these double calendar was 221. Okay. Now on 23rd of June, QQQ went up little bit and the double calendar was in a profit of 1.81%. On June 24th, the QQ went to 539.78, and that day I bought the middle calendar since it has went away from this 525 price. No? So now the middle calendar was cheaper also, so I bought this middle calendar. Now my total price, this 356 was my total price, which is 221 plus 135. Add them together, this is my total investment. Okay. Now I, for completeness, I will keep my double calendar summary also, but this is my now original trade. So this is triple calendar. The closing price was addition of all these three. Okay. And by close I was in a profit of 4.56%, and if I would have stayed in double calendar, the profit would have been 4.98%. Now on June 25th, QQQ went further up to 541. So now double calendar was giving more profit. It was in a profit of 5.43%, which makes sense. So if you are getting one, direction, here it is upward direction, or if it is a downward direction, then double calendar performs better than triple calendar. But let's say if it went up and then it started going down, then triple calendar would have performed better. So that is the reason this double calendar is giving you more profit, but the triple calendar is giving you 1.4%. But this triple calendar is more safe. In case it comes down, then triple calendar will give profit, and when it is going up, even then triple calendar is performing well enough. So we'll see later. Okay. Now on June 27th, QQQ went further up, and this double calendar was already in profit of 10% plus profit. So you can see it is 22%. And the triple calendar was in a profit of 8.43%. So it is still good, but double calendar is performing very well. But we don't know. We want to play safe. That's why triple calendar is good. Okay. Now on June 30th, QQQ closed at 551, which is above my strike price, upper one. The double candle was in a profit of 22%. The triple candle was in a profit of 6.74%. It went little down, you can see, because now it has taken a very good direction and it is closing above it. So only this guy is able to give good profit. These two are not able to give good profit. See, you can see these two are giving losses. Only the upper calendar is giving me profit. So that's why I had to do adjustment. Although I was not able to do it the adjustment, but ideal correct ways to do adjustment. And that day, since it is closing above this price, so before close I should have bought this 565 ideally at 156. So total investment would have been 512. So this one, the triple calendar, and then the price of this together will be 512. So this will be total investment. And now these four calendars, this one and this, add them together is 536. So let me show you here. So these four calendars all add the premium together, which is 536. So this would have been my ideal trade, and I would have been profit of 4.69%. But in my case I was not able to enter, so it was in a profit of 6.74%. On July 1st, during the day, I was able to see 10% profit in my triple calendar, so I exited. So it was showing a profit of 10.25%, so I exited the trade. One point that these profits are after my commissions. So sometimes people do ask how much commission do I pay. So these are after my commission. I use Robinhood and the commissions are little less only. It is not much. So it is good. If your broker charges a lot of commission, then instead of QQQ, you can try SPX, because that is 10x of the price of these calendars. So you can try that. But in Robinhood, if you're doing Robinhood, the commissions are not very high, so you can, so this is my actual profit, not the, pre commissions. Anyway, on I don't have the data of this 565 when I exited the trade, so I haven't put it here. But by close of July 1st, the double calendar was in a profit 23%. The triple calendar went up further, so I exited at 10.25%, but the triple calendar went further up to 12.36%. And this four calendars, which is this with adjustment, which is this one, all four together, was in a slight loss of zero point 0.2. This, why this is in a loss? Because QQQ went down this day. So I bought the middle calendar at 156, sorry, not middle one, the adjustment calendar at 156, and it went down today. So this is like how it happens. But let's say if it would have gone further up, then this 565 would have performed better. And if it is started going down, don't worry, the other two calendars, this 525, 550, 500, will start giving you more profit. So but next day it recovered back, so that's why the this 28% loss went down to 2.56. So now 565 is starting to give you lesser loss or more profit it will give if it, QQ will go further. And let's say if on July 2nd, if this would have gone down, let's say QQQ would have fallen further, then this 28 would have increased further down, so it would have given you more losses. But these three guys would have given you more profit, so it is a very good trade. Okay, so balanced trade, you can say. So now you can see this day on July 2nd, since QQQ went up, recovered, so the loss from this 565 went from 28.85% to 2.56%, and this loss also converted to a profit of 5.66%. These double calendar is a very good profit of 28%, and this triple calendar is in a profit of 9.27%. Why this guy is, the loss, the profit went down? Because see, it is almost at the, upper calendar. So now this is only giving you profit, and the other two are giving you huge losses. So that is the reason you should have a upper calendar when you are reaching your upper calendar level. On July 3rd, QQQ went a lot up, so it went to 556, and this double calendar was in a profit of 31%. Triple calendar profit went down to 2.81%. You can see why? Because QQQ has went outside of this hold 550, it is above 550, so that's why adjustment would have worked better here. Now you can see 565, this calendar is in a profit of 39.74%, and total these four calendars all together is in a profit of 14.06%. So with that adjustment you could have exited the trade on July 3rd. So you can see with adjustment you could have exited with 10% profit. Without adjustment you could have exited on July 1st, although this is not recommended, but even then you could have exited with the profit here. Okay, so this is a very good trade. You can learn a lot from this trade, so I'll highly recommend you understand each aspect of it, like how these are performing. So go back to the video, pause and see how it is performing and learn. So once you have, learned this strategy, you can deploy the strategy in your trades as well, and earn some good weekly income. See you in the next video. Goodbye.